today is a little bittersweet, a little sad. It is going to be my last ride on the Street Triple R. Yes, the Street Triple R is finding a new home. Single headlight conversion. I've had it for about 3 years. Absolutely loved it to death. But it's time to pass it on. And that's what we're going to do here. New owner's going to come by, pick it up in a couple hours, and I'm going to just take it for a last ride. See how it goes. So it's got a few custom bits on it, like driven custom rear sets. The single headlight conversion by Motodemic. The Scorpion can. Few Triumph bits and pieces. It's got the belly pan on it. It's got the handle. It's a Street Triple. Triumph Street Triple. Yeah. Yeah, that's a great bike. Yeah, this is my last day. Last hour. Closing in on 15,000 miles. I bought this bike with 26 miles on it. And I'll tell you what, the first 12 to 13,000 miles were fantastic. In the past couple thousand miles, I've had this for rent on Twisted Road, and everybody loves it. But at some point, I went from the clip-ons back to the stock bars. I really enjoyed it with the clip-ons. It is just fantastic. It kind of felt like a modern-day cafe racer, kind of a neo-retroed out before the Trident came out. And then when I found out after the Trident came out that they detuned it, kind of neutered the throttle, a little disappointed. Looks better than this one, but doesn't ride the same. Yeah, one of the best parts about this bike is the analog throttle. It is just so tuned so nicely. So yeah, a couple people have asked me, why are you selling it if you like it so much? And I mean, it's kind of an easy answer. I've had the bike for 3-4 years, and when I bought this, I kind of knew it wasn't going to be my forever bike. I was looking at this as kind of an intermediate bike between this and something that I can really haul ass at the track with, and that's exactly what it did. It's exactly what it did. And now that I have an RS660 sitting in the garage, I thought I was going to do a dual sport. I bought a Honda 250 dual sport, and it just wasn't for me. I wasn't really enjoying it that much. It was fun for what it was, but it wasn't worth the time and effort. And so I said, I'm going to go back to the basics. I'm going to get a standard, maybe a Scrambler, maybe a Bonneville, maybe the Ducati Scrambler, maybe a Moto Guzzi V7. I don't know why people can't use their fucking throttle in this town. That person pulled away at idle. So yeah, this bike was an intermediate step to basically a sport bike. And it was a great step. And it really is a sport bike in disguise. There's no denying that. If I was to do it all over again, I'd probably get a 675R Daytona. It's got a little bit of better parts on it. I like the riding position better. That might have been a forever bike, and I considered getting the 765R Moto 2 version, but it's pricey. It really is pricey. It's like several $1,000s more than the equivalent MSRP of a Daytona 675R. And you know, a few of the reports came out, it wasn't that much better. And you had more expensive carbon fiber to replace. So I don't know, it just didn't feel right. And that's when the RS660 came out, and it just felt right. It's a really, really great bike. I don't know if that's a forever bike. I always thought of one of the Ducati Panigales as sort of a forever bike. Maybe a V2. But I like to work on my own bikes, and so the Panigale's always been a little bit of a turnoff. I don't think it's all that easy to work on. And so far, the Aprilia hasn't been too bad. But hey, we're supposed to be talking about the triple. The street triple. The number one best part of the street triple is the engine, by far. It's got absolutely beautiful, beautiful power down low and up high, with a nice linear power band with no holes, no surprises. The character comes out in the sound. It's super responsive. And I'd say the only drawback on this triple is once you get into the triple digits, there's no aerodynamics. You just blast it in the face. So let's get that last blast of wind here on my last ride, huh? There's that 120. That's a blast. You've been good to me. You've been very good to me. I will miss you and your street triple sound so much. Hopefully you're going to a good home.